For decades, we've all heard that vegetables are universally beneficial and completely safe. But here's a crucial truth. Once you hit 60, your kidneys undergo significant changes. They start working harder, filtering more slowly, and certain vegetables can silently put them under excessive strain. You might dismiss symptoms like fatigue, swollen ankles, or rising blood pressure as simply part of getting older. However, these are often your kidneys signaling a warning. And the most surprising part, the very food causing this stress could be irregular on your dinner plate. Whether it's the salads from Costco or the side dishes at your family's Sunday meal, you're not alone. Millions of older adults in America are unknowingly consuming vegetables every day that are detrimental to their kidneys. But don't worry, I'm here to help. In this video, I'll reveal 5 common vegetables you absolutely need to limit after 60. More importantly, I'll share safe and delicious alternatives that will safeguard your kidneys, allowing you to continue enjoying the foods you love. Let's dive in with number 5. Beets are celebrated for their vibrant color and naturally sweet taste. Many seniors incorporate them into salads, juices, or festive side dishes, convinced they're making a healthy choice. Yet, as we pass 60 and kidney function naturally slows, beets can quietly lead to problems. The primary concern is their oxalate content. Beets are among the vegetables highest in oxalates, compounds that bind with calcium and can form sharp crystals. Over time, these crystals can contribute to kidney stones or silently damage kidney tissue. While younger individuals typically filter oxalates efficiently, after 60, this clearance process slows, making oxalate buildup much easier. I'm reminded of Mrs. Johnson, a 68-year-old grandmother from Texas. She began her mornings with beet juice, believing it would help her blood pressure. Initially, she felt a sense of accomplishment with her new healthy routine, but within a few months, she developed a persistent dull ache in her lower back and noticed her ankles were swelling. Attributing it to age, she ignored it until her daughter urged her to see a doctor. Tests revealed early kidney stress and small oxalate deposits. The revelation stunned her. How could something considered healthy be the culprit? When she switched from beet juice to safer vegetables like carrots and cauliflower, her energy returned and her pain subsided. This story highlights why beets aren't universally harmless. Eating them occasionally in small portions might be fine, but daily consumption, especially in raw or juiced form, poses a risk to aging kidneys. Beet greens contain even higher levels of oxalates and potassium, adding further strain. Preparation makes a significant difference. Boiling beets and discarding the water can substantially reduce their oxalate content. Additionally, pairing them with calcium-rich foods like cheese or yogurt helps block oxalate absorption in the gut. Safer alternatives include carrots, green beans, or cauliflower, all nutritious, affordable, and gentle on the kidneys. For seniors, the goal isn't fear, but awareness. Beets are beautiful and nourishing, but after 60, moderation is the best approach for kidney protection. Spinach has long been hailed as a superfood, brimming with iron, magnesium, vitamin K, and powerful antioxidants. It's a common sight in smoothies, salads, and pasta dishes across America. Many seniors proudly consume spinach, confident it supports bone health, lowers blood pressure, and promotes youthful vitality. However, post 60, the very properties once seen as protective can subtly overburden the kidneys. The main issue, again, is oxalates. Spinach is one of the highest oxalate containing foods in the human diet. A single cup of cooked spinach can pack over 750 milliliters of oxalates. These compounds readily bind with calcium, forming sharp crystals within the kidneys. Over time, this significantly elevates the risk of kidney stones or exacerbates existing undetected kidney stress. For younger adults with robust kidneys, oxalates are generally flushed out effectively, but for seniors, diminished kidney efficiency means oxalates accumulate more readily. The problem is amplified when spinach is consumed raw. Raw spinach, often used in smoothies or salads, retains its full oxalate content. When eaten daily, it can silently erode kidney function. Some seniors experience cloudy urine, back discomfort, or persistent fatigue without realizing spinach could be a contributing factor. Others may discover nutrient deficiencies because oxalates don't just affect kidneys, they also hinder the absorption of vital calcium, magnesium, and iron, nutrients that older adults already struggle to absorb adequately. Does this mean spinach should be completely avoided? Not necessarily. The key lies in moderation and proper preparation. Boiling spinach in a generous amount of water for 1 to 2 minutes can reduce oxalate levels by up to 80%. Discarding the cooking water is crucial as oxalates leach into the liquid. Avoid combining spinach with other high oxalate foods like beets or almonds in the same meal. And ensure you stay well hydrated to help flush oxalates before they can crystallize. Safer alternatives include kale, bok choy, romaine lettuce, or arugula, greens that are still nutrient dense but significantly lower in oxalates. By incorporating a rotation of these vegetables, seniors can enjoy variety while safeguarding their kidneys. The lesson is straightforward. Spinach isn't toxic, but after 60, daily raw spinach habits can quietly lead to harm. Mindful choices and careful cooking can transform spinach from a potential silent risk into a safer, occasional treat. Sweet potatoes are frequently lauded as a healthier option compared to their regular counterparts. They're rich in fiber, beta carotene, and vitamin C, and countless seniors enjoy them baked, mashed, or in traditional holiday dishes like Thanksgiving sweet potato casserole. Yet, after 60, when kidney filtration becomes less efficient, sweet potatoes can pose an unrecognized risk. The primary concern is potassium. While potassium is vital for maintaining heart rhythm, nerve function, and muscle strength when kidneys weaken, excess potassium can build up in the blood, leading to a condition called hyperkalemia. This can cause muscle weakness, fatigue, and irregular heartbeat, and in severe instances, even cardiac arrest. What makes it particularly dangerous is its silent progression, often showing no obvious symptoms until levels are already dangerously high. A medium sweet potato contains over 500 milligrams of potassium. For healthy kidneys, this is beneficial. But for seniors experiencing early kidney decline, this amount might be excessive, especially when combined with other high potassium foods such as bananas, avocados, or beans. Consider Mr. Harris, a 70-year-old retired bus driver from Ohio who swapped rice for sweet potatoes in an effort to manage his blood sugar. Within months, he began experiencing dizziness and heart palpitations. Tests revealed elevated potassium levels and reduced kidney function. Once he limited his sweet potato intake and balanced his diet with lower potassium vegetables, his symptoms improved significantly. So, what's the takeaway for seniors? The solution isn't to fear sweet potatoes, but to manage their consumption wisely. Portion size is critical. Half a cup of boiled sweet potato is generally safer than a whole baked one. Boiling and discarding the water is also more effective at reducing potassium than baking or roasting. It's also wise to avoid pairing sweet potatoes with other potassium rich foods in the same meal. And if you have a history of kidney disease, always consult your doctor or a registered dietitian about your safe potassium range. Gentler alternatives include peeled cucumbers, radishes, or turnips, vegetables that offer satisfying texture and nutrients without overwhelming the kidneys. The core message is balance. Sweet potatoes are nutritious, but after 60, daily consumption or large portions can quietly strain aging kidneys. With moderation and smart preparation, you can still enjoy their flavor without compromising kidney health. Tomatoes are a cornerstone of American cuisine. From spaghetti dinners to backyard burgers, from pizza nights to fresh salads, they seem to fit into almost every meal. Their vibrant color and high lycopene content have earned them a reputation as being heart healthy. However, for seniors over 60, tomatoes can harbor overlooked risks for kidney well being. The concern is twofold: oxalates and potassium. While tomatoes aren't as loaded with oxalates as spinach or beets, they still contain moderate amounts. For seniors with slower kidney function, even moderate oxalate intake can contribute to the formation of calcium oxalate stones, which are the most common type of kidney stone. Concurrently, a medium tomato provides approximately 290 milliliters of potassium. For individuals experiencing early kidney decline, that extra potassium adds up, particularly if tomato sauces or juices are consumed daily. The problem is amplified with processed tomato products. Tomato paste, sauces, and juices are concentrated, meaning a single serving can equate to the potassium and oxalate content of several fresh tomatoes. A senior enjoying pizza on Friday, pasta on Saturday, and tomato juice with breakfast might unknowingly be burdening their kidneys with both oxalates and potassium. Over time, this silent stress can manifest as swelling, back discomfort, or rising blood pressure. One of my patients, Mr. Lewis, a 72-year-old from Florida, loved his morning tomato juice. Combined with his regular pasta dinners, his oxalate intake was far greater than he realized. After experiencing recurring kidney stones, his doctor advised him to cut back. When he limited tomato juice to twice a week and swapped some of his pasta sauces for zucchini or bell peppers, his kidney health began to stabilize. So, should seniors completely eliminate tomatoes? Absolutely not. Moderation and thoughtful food pairings are key. Cooking tomatoes with calcium rich foods like cheese or yogurt can help bind oxalates in the gut. Staying well hydrated supports the kidneys in flushing out excess compounds. And rotating tomatoes with lower oxalate, lower potassium vegetables such as cucumbers or bell peppers significantly reduces the overall burden. Tomatoes can certainly remain a part of your diet, but after 60, it's important to view them as an occasional highlight rather than a daily staple. By being mindful, you can savor their flavor without placing undue stress on your kidneys. Potatoes are the quintessential comfort food in America. Mashed potatoes at Thanksgiving, French fries at diners, potato chips during Sunday football. These foods feel interwoven into our daily lives. They're affordable, satisfying, and incredibly versatile, seemingly harmless. Yet, for seniors over 60, especially those with early kidney decline, potatoes can be a silent hazard. The primary concern is potassium. A medium baked potato packs over 900 milligrams of potassium, nearly double the amount found in a banana. For healthy kidneys, potassium helps regulate blood pressure, nerve function, and muscles. But as kidneys filter less efficiently with age, excess potassium accumulates in the blood, leading to hyperkalemia. This condition can trigger weakness, fatigue, an irregular heartbeat, and in severe cases, even cardiac arrest. The danger lies in the fact that early hyperkalemia often presents no obvious warning signs. Another issue is how potatoes are typically prepared. Mashed potatoes, fries, and packaged chips not only contain high potassium, but are usually loaded with salt and unhealthy fats. For seniors already contending with high blood pressure or kidney stress, this combination quietly adds further strain. I recall Mr. Carter, a 66-year-old retiree who decided to swap rice for potatoes in an attempt to eat healthier. Within a few months, his lab tests showed escalating potassium levels, and he frequently felt unusually tired. When he reduced his potato intake and replaced parts of his meals with cauliflower mash and cabbage, his energy improved and his potassium levels returned to normal. So, what actions can seniors take? Potatoes don't need to disappear entirely from your diet, but they require careful management. Peeling, cutting, soaking them in water for several hours, and then boiling them in a large pot can reduce potassium levels by up to 50%. Portion control is also essential. Half a cup of leached or boiled potato is considerably safer than a full plate. And avoid combining potatoes with other potassium rich foods like beans, spinach, or tomatoes in the same meal. Safer alternatives include rice, cauliflower mash, or zucchini, foods that satisfy without overwhelming the kidneys. The lesson is simple. Potatoes are comforting, but after 60, daily or large servings can quietly transform them into a hidden adversary. With smart preparation and moderation, seniors can still enjoy them while keeping their kidneys protected. Having identified which vegetables might quietly burden your kidneys, it's equally important to highlight those that actively contribute to their protection. The excellent news is that you don't need complicated diets or obscure, expensive ingredients. Some of the best kidney friendly vegetables are straightforward, affordable, and readily available in every American grocery store. Cauliflower. This versatile vegetable is low in both potassium and oxalates, yet it's a powerhouse of vitamin C, folate, and fiber. It actively supports the body's natural detoxification processes with compounds like sulforaphane, which aids both the liver and kidneys. For seniors who miss the comfort of mashed potatoes, cauliflower mash offers a delicious and comforting substitute. Creamy, familiar, and significantly gentler on aging kidneys. Cabbage. A member of the cruciferous family, Cabbage is packed with antioxidants. It's naturally low in potassium and phosphorus, making it an ideal choice for those with reduced kidney function. Cabbage also supplies vitamin K, which is crucial for maintaining healthy blood vessels and strong circulation, factors vital for overall kidney health. From coleslaw at a summer picnic to warm cabbage soup in the winter, this vegetable easily integrates into American meals. Peeled cucumber. Cucumbers, particularly when peeled, are exceptionally low in potassium and oxalates. With their very high water content, they promote hydration and assist the kidneys in flushing out waste efficiently. They are refreshing, light, and wonderfully versatile. Slice them into salads, blend them into a smoothie, or infuse your water with cucumber slices for a cooling and hydrating drink. Collectively, these vegetables offer three key benefits. They are gentle on the kidneys, possess anti inflammatory properties, and help maintain proper fluid balance. By regularly incorporating them into your diet, seniors can enjoy a variety of foods while reducing hidden kidney stress. Preparation is important. Steaming, boiling, or lightly roasting them with herbs and olive oil keeps these vegetables gentle and flavorful. The overarching message is balance. You don't have to give up vegetables entirely to protect your kidneys. With smart swaps like choosing cauliflower mash over mashed potatoes, adding shredded cabbage to your soups, or enjoying refreshing cucumber water, you can continue to eat well, maintain your energy levels, and provide your kidneys with the essential support they deserve. We've covered a lot in this video. You began with the belief that all vegetables are inherently safe, but now you understand the truth. Not all greens are created equal after 60. Beets and spinach, rich in oxalates, can quietly increase the risk of kidney stones. Sweet potatoes and tomatoes, with their combination of potassium and oxalates, may silently overload your kidneys. And potatoes, that familiar and comforting staple, often carry one of the heaviest potassium loads of all. If you've been experiencing fatigue, swelling, or a creeping rise in blood pressure, your kidneys might already be under strain. But here's the encouraging news: you have the power to change this narrative. Protecting your kidneys doesn't mean sacrificing flavor or the joy of your meals. It simply means making informed choices and consistent small adjustments. We've also explored three remarkable vegetables that nourish and support your kidneys: cauliflower, cabbage, and peeled cucumber. They are simple, affordable, and readily available at any grocery store. By integrating them into your meals, you're giving your kidneys the relief they need to continue serving you faithfully for many years to come. So here's my challenge to you: choose one of these swaps this week. Perhaps replace your mashed potatoes with cauliflower mash. Add some shredded cabbage to your lunch, or slice cucumber into your water glass. Then pay attention to how you feel. You might notice you're lighter, less bloated, or even more energized. Your kidneys are diligent, silent workers, filtering every drop of blood every single day. They rarely complain until it's often too late. That's precisely why your small, conscious decisions matter so profoundly. Now, if you're ready to take action, please comment below with the number corresponding to the swap you'll try: one for cauliflower, two for cabbage, or three for cucumber. Your choice might just inspire someone else to prioritize their kidney health too. Remember, every meal offers an opportunity to stay stronger for longer. Thank you for spending this time with me. Stay hopeful, stay consistent, and never forget that your kidneys are truly priceless.